On January 27, officials from Trump's Department of Government Efficiency visited a federal water pumping station in Northern California, after which Trump posted on Truth Social. The United States military just entered the great state of California and, under emergency powers, turned on the water, flowing abundantly from the Pacific Northwest and beyond. The days of putting a fake environmental argument over the people are over. Enjoy the water, California. After this post, the California Department of Water Resources posted the following: the military did not enter California. The federal government restarted federal water pumps after they were offline for maintenance for 3 days. State water supplies in Southern California remain plentiful. What exactly did all this mean? Trump signed an executive order demanding that federal agencies maximize all water delivery to the Golden State and telling them to override any state policies that could hinder them. Trump then visited California and demanded that the Army Corps of Engineers open the valves for 2 dams to start the flow of billions of gallons of water to flow downstream. This fucking moron thinks that since Northern California is above Southern California on the map, that all water will magically flow down to Southern California. He actually thinks that Southern California is downhill from Northern California. On Friday, January 31, Trump declared victory. Photo of beautiful water flow that I just opened in California. Today, 1.6 billion gallons, and in 3 days it will be 5.2 billion gallons. Everybody should be happy about this long-fought victory. I only wish they listened to me 6 years ago. There would have been no fire. Here is what really happened. Water was released from the Terminus Dam at Lake Cowie and the Schaefer Dam at Lake Success. Neither of these dams are fed by any Pacific Northwest water sources. The 2 reservoirs are used to hold supplies for agricultural irrigation, and both are fed by runoff from the Sierra Nevada mountains. The 2 dams are considered important reservoirs of water for farmers in the California Central Valley that produces more than 4 million tons of citrus fruits, particularly mandarin, navel, and Valencia oranges, along with grapefruits and lemons. Tulare County Water Manager Dan Dink said the release of water from the dams could make irrigation difficult. A decision to take summer water from local farmers and dump it out of these reservoirs shows a complete lack of understanding of how the system works and sets a very dangerous precedent. Dink continues, this decision was clearly made by someone with no understanding of the system or the impacts that come from knee-jerk political actions. Local farmers are scrambling to preserve precious freshwater resources needed for dry summer months. Climate scientist Peter Glake said on Blue Sky that the water resources farmers have been relying on were thrown away by the Trump administration for the sale of a photo op and a bragging media post. Glake continues, this water will not be captured, will not be useful for cities or farms or firefighting. It is now lost. Much of the water will instead simply fill up a dry lake bed where it will sit until it evaporates. The water would have to be pumped at great expense across the valley to the California aqueduct, after which it will still have to travel hundreds of miles to finally make it to Los Angeles. So, where do we go from here? Congress, do your job and remove this moron from office. He is destroying our country right in front of our eyes. Dears, call your congressman and demand action.